Poverty is not the absence of money. I know that sounds crazy, but don't judge me. Just listen. Poverty is not the absence of money. Poverty, my mentor told me, said, Michael, you know what poverty is? Poverty is anything multiplied by zero. And that rang a fucking bell in my ears, like, what the actual fuck? Anything multiplied by zero? I never thought of it. Let me explain to you. Have you noticed people in your life who, just by mere association with them, whatever you give to them, be it money, be it your time, be it your energy, it just has a way of coming to nothing. Like, these guys are not bad people, they are not crazy people, they are not evil people, they are not possessed. They are just people who are unable to multiply things that comes around them because they are zero in their mind, right? They don't have the intellectual capacity to multiply anything. They don't have the ideas. They don't have the capacity, because why? Their minds have not been, they've not trained their minds to be able to multiply things. You need to understand that whenever you acquire knowledge, what you are doing to your mind invariably is that you're training your mind to multiply. Whenever you acquire new knowledge, you're training your mind to multiply in such a way that when something comes to you from someone else externally, because your mind has been trained to multiply, what happens? It begins to give a multiplication effect. It begins to birth things. The world that we live in is going to punish anybody that does not know how to multiply things. The world that you're seeing today came as a result of man's ability to multiply things. Go watch the documentary Men Who Built America. Go watch it. I don't know what you spend your time to do. Go watch it. You see the likes of John D. Rockefeller. One fucking man, literally was controlling the transportation in a whole country. Literally was controlling the transportation of oil in one fucking nation. Just one man. Look at, electricity. It came into an idea in somebody's head, right? And Michael Faraday, it manifested. And then Elon Musk is building electric cars. He allowed that idea to multiply in his head. Building electric cars. So electricity that brings light, that generates light, can also now build electric cars. That's the multiplication effect I'm talking about. And if your mind is unable to do that, you're going to be fucking broke. You're going to be fucking poor. Let your mind, train your mind to multiply things. Train you. When something comes to you, it is not everything that comes into your hand that is for eating, that is for drinking, that is for chewing. When a poor man receives money, one of the first things he's thinking is what to buy. When a rich man receives money, one of the first things he's thinking is, where should I put this money in? What should I invest this money in? These are two very different set of people, and that's why their results are different. Don't be the zero guy. Don't be the guy who, when something comes into your hand, you're always thinking what to buy. What should I buy? What should I buy? That's a fucking lifestyle. You're gonna end up in fucking poverty. You need to be sagacious. And look around you as a person. Look around you. Who are those people that when you give them something, they always find a way? They have their way of bringing that into zero and coming back to you for more. One of the best ways to know if someone actually has a poverty mindset, or if someone is going to be poor for the rest of his fucking life, is by how they handle the resources that comes to them. You hear them say things like, oh, it's not enough, it's not enough. A man who has learned to train his mind to multiply things understands that all I have is all I need. And if he doesn't have what he needs, he understands the language of resourcefulness. He knows how to be resourceful. So when resources comes to him, it's one thing to have resources, and it's another thing to be resourceful. Many people have resources, few are resourceful. And when a man has resources and he is not resourceful, guess what's going to happen? It's going to come to zero. It's going to come to poverty. That's why I said poverty is not the absence of money. It's anything multiplied by zero. Invest in your mind. Invest in the quality of your thinking. That's what I'm talking about, right? So invest in the quality of your thinking. And while you're doing that, look around you and fish out those people who you know that regardless of what you give to them, they just have their way of bringing it to zero, and take them the fuck out of your life, because they're going to drain you. They're going to put you in what I call a sulky soccer game. That person might be your best friend. That person might be your business partner. That person might be your sibling. They're not bad people. I'm not saying don't talk to them. I'm saying keep thine resources away from them, for thy resources is thy treasure and is thy tool of multiplication. Keep it away from them. And keep them far away from you. The kind of people you need around you are people who know how to multiply things. You need people who are what I call the fourth ground. Who I call the fourth ground. You know, people who, at the parable of the sower, right? The seed comes into the fourth ground, and what happens? It springs up, it multiplies, and it becomes a tree, and other people can eat from it. Those are the kind of people you want around you. Those are the kind of people you should focus your energy on. Again, poverty is not the absence of money. It is anything, any human being, any resources, any idea multiplied by zero. There are people who, immediately you tell them an idea that just came into your head, they have a way of killing it because they are fucking zero. They have a way of diminishing everything that you bring. They are not bad people, like I said earlier. Fucking eliminate them. Or guess what? They're going to eliminate you. So it's up to you to choose. And I hope you choose to eliminate anything that multiplies itself by zero, including those around you. Including those around you. I hope this makes sense anyway.